Well, let's take a look at the under chassis of this beautiful 1957 Chevrolet Bel Air two-door hardtop. Just a beautiful car. Now, one of the first things I noticed when I was under here the first time, there are 4 of these, 2 in the back and 2 in the front. I can only assume that they were tie-down anchors for trailering. The car, I was led to believe, was a trailered show car, so I'm assuming they welded these in place just to anchor their straps to for trailering. Here's an example of the inside of the driver's side rear quarter panel. Looks nice and clean. You can see the body bushings. They look fresh. Same thing over here. These have obviously been replaced. Here's the passenger side rear quarter panel, the inside. Looks like a newer gas tank. You might also notice the heavy-duty sway bar. The car handles really nice, and it's got a heavy-duty sway bar in the front and the rear. We'll look at the front in a little bit. Also, I like the fact that it's got the old school adjustable air shocks, so you can set the stance of the car to meet your personality. Personally, I like them up just about a couple of inches higher than the front, but that's just me. Here's another shot of that same heavy-duty sway bar. It's a nice setup. Like I say, the car handles really nice. You may have noticed the brown markings on the exhaust. What I'm about to tell you, I don't know for a fact. I'm only speculating. I was told that this car was driven very little, and when that's the case, condensation does form in mufflers. So I'm assuming that there might be a pinhead size hole right here in the weld, and possibly when they started up, the dirty condensation would blow out and stain the exhaust. I don't know that for a fact. I'm only using logic of what that could be. And then of course when they get hot, that liquid would burn that stain. So it is there, just want to make you aware of it. The frame is just really nice. Obviously newer lines, fluid lines. The car also has obviously headers and electric cutouts. So if you want to just run open headers, you just flip a switch from the inside of the car and you're running open headers. Flip it again and it's going through the tailpipes. The car has a 700R4 4-speed automatic transmission. With that is the electric cable for the electric speedometer. And right here, it appears to me as though when they replaced it from the previous transmission, they kept the mechanical speedometer cable, I guess just in case a person ever wanted to go back to a different transmission. So the mechanical speedometer cable is still in place. They did a nice job of bagging it to keep it clean and strapped it. So if a person wants to go back to a different transmission, it's ready to go. Nice clean 350 engine. They did a disc brake conversion on the car, and it looks to me like they put new suspension components in it. Those springs look really nice and shiny, so I'm assuming those are probably new. Actually, there's a lot of steering components that appear to be new to me. Here's another example of one of these tie downs. Actually, I'll go over here. Another example of one of these tie down anchors. That's what I'm calling them for trailering. Right over there. Nice suspension. For my driving style, this is really an ideal type of car. It's not so perfect that a person would be scared to drive it, but yet it's really, really nice where a person should be able to win some nice awards at shows and have a nice vehicle for doing road trips, etc.